respectfully invite the President and CEO of Quebec, Mr. Onako Amatis, LE, for
Thank you so much. Good afternoon to everyone. I want to start with this note and say this is going to be a remarkable point for Quebec food and NSCDC Agro-Rangers Department. I want to also thank our able and energetic CG, which is generally represented by the DCD operations. I want to thank our ACG, Agro-Rangers. I want to thank all the ACGs representatives and DCGs of various departments and unit here presidents. I also want to thank our various Agro-Rangers who actually represented the CG and the ACG at the top edition of the Abuja. The program that was had in May, where we did the first give out of the food package to Nigerians. I want to thank all commanders of departments and units, and I need to say distinguished officers and officers and men of NSCDC Headquarters, and all patriotic Nigerians and members of the Groups. You permit me to call you all excellencies today because it's a very special way. I want to first of all thank our CEO, multiple time, and our gallant officers and men of the NSCDC for this effort in providing security in farming communities and urban cities. Before I move on, I never knew that there was Agro-Rangers Department as far as NSCDC is concerned. But after the first invite we wrote for our second edition of the New Farm Initiative, I was called, and in one way we didn't get any green lights, but we kept pushing for the third edition, and that's when we knew that the major problem for food security, the solution lies in NSCDC. Thank you, our President. I'm going that bold statement because I know what is about to happen in Nigeria. And I still want to thank our ACG and DCG for their mobilization of 10,000 Agro-Rangers gallant officers to 19 states to ensure that there is food security across Nigeria. Thank you for the work. Processing industrial parks limited and its operating and Quebec Agri-Food Pro are dedicated to connect civil public servants, operating member associations, devoted farmers, foodstuff traders, and agro-food related graduates as a one-stop shop for food price control. They are connecting partnerships just like what we are doing now to engage over 60 million Nigerians to increase food production, address food insecurity, price hiking to help the economy. And I want you to know that in this, the Federal Consumer Protection Commission, FCT, has led us their support right from the second edition. So we are working too hard to ensure that that aspect is handled. Now, considering the pressing issues of rising food costs and the availability of youth in our farming communities, and the current hardship agitations by Nigerians. Well, the last month was in August, and the first week of August was a moment for Nigerian people and their view of the current hiking and the suffering of food. We can't feed ourselves and a lot of issues going on. So when we look at this, we feel it's the right time to ensure that we take the further action through the Make People Farm initiative and the food production contribution plan initiative that we have shared the vision in the past 13 years from the 7th National Assembly, 8th National Assembly, 9th Assembly, and governors of the last administration. we decided that no matter how it is, we must keep pushing. And once again, I want to say thank you to the CG and ACG Agro-Rangers. Now, the Level Farm Initiative and Food Production Contribution Program is also aimed to suggest our other cities by encouraging more youth to engage in agriculture, drive food production in our rural farming communities. Initiative focuses on fruits, vegetable crops, poultry and livestock production, processing across 774 local governments. The pilot project is targeted at investing 200,000 farmers households to cultivate 200,000 hectares of farmland by creating 1.2 million jobs on a progressive scale over the next 5 years. In the previous edition of the Grow Farm, which is the third edition, I have the opportunity of the CG to be fully represented by Commandant General, also serving under the Agro-Rangers Department. We had 1,000 households were beneficiaries of our competitive program of this food production program, which is shared across Nasarawa State and FCT. Those the evidence are there for you to show, for you to see. And if you are hearing the CD endorsing this and the Agro-Rangers endorsing this, is because they were fully involved in the processing, including distribution, guiding Nigerians patiently to ensure that things are done in the right direction. The fourth edition of the Agro Farm is a 4-in-1 function. The workshop, the official opening of the Agro Farm estate program model, exhibition of our products and the distribution of items to the beneficiaries of the food program of the second cycle, which commenced from May to August last month. This will be taking place next week Saturday at our private house here in FCT. The Agro Farm project, the farm estate program model is to be unveiled to Nigerians to enable them to have farm, having the Agro-Rangers units and the active group of Nigeria to provide security to secure the farm estate and farmers. Crop insurance to be provided by reputable insurance companies. HMO assets to cover for our farmers. In all the problems, the next aspect of our farmers have not been taken care of. This we have also done our best to ensure that going forward, farmers in Nigeria under this movement for positive change for our food industry, as just as our ACP said, a food infrastructure, or for us we call it stomach infrastructure, to ensure that all farmers will now have full access to quality health, not to be paid by federal government, but by be paid on this program to ensure that things move forward. Finally, to also provide irrigation systems to see that we can farm both wet and dry season. In today's rapid changing world, ensuring food security is crucial. Our program focuses on 4 major value chains, which I believe you can see those items there. We'll be more detailed when the presentation will be done. Focus on rice, cassava, palm oil, fishery, and poultry, which is egg production. By this, we are targeting this area with efforts to ensure that nutritional needs of our Nigerians, while ensuring the economic value of local farmers and producers. Here, it was participants made monthly contributions over a 4 months and 2 weeks period. These contributions are not just financial, they represent a shared commitment to the well-being of our communities and the prosperity of our agricultural sector. At the end of the cycle, each subscriber or participant will receive a package containing essential sample product like 10 kg of premium rice, which is a product, 5 kg of berry or fufu, as your choice, you have to make one choice whether berry or fufu, 5 liters of palm oil that is not adulterated, and a crate of them by 50. This initiative is also supported by the NAFDAC and the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Security. I have a food production contribution program is not all about you receiving these two items, but it's all about building community resilience, fostering economic empowerment, promoting sustainable food system through our program. Participants or subscribers will not only have access to local source products, but also play a vital role in supporting small-scale farmers and fostering food security for all. I want to inform you that the I want to come with the confirmation of the Agro-Rangers state that this program has started and we have successfully completed the first cycle for 2024. And by we distributed those appropriation items to 1,000 beneficiary ones, so Asatu, Maralada, Apo, Maraba, and the rest are that way done. If you go on a social media platform, you will see those videos for proof of evidence. We are about to distribute the second cycle for the full items that ended August last month, and this will be done at our 4th edition of the Baby Grow Farm workshop, which will be held next week Saturday, September 14th. The third cycle contribution will commence from September and run through December for distribution. We therefore once again want to use this medium to thank our ACG, Agro-Rangers for the approval of this collaboration and seek partnership of all officers and head of the Nigerian Civil Defense Headquarters and other governments to embrace this initiative and join Quebec food on a transformative journey as we work towards the future where everyone has access to nutrition and affordable food, where the bond between consumers and producers grows stronger with each passing month. Together we can nourish and empower communities and sow the seed of brighter tomorrow for our nation. Permit me to say, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, join us as the event continues for a detailed, proper presentation for you to understand the initiative. And I believe we can increase food production, share that pride from our farm communities, and ensure we feed our growing population. God bless NSCDC, God bless Quebec Groups, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, President and Chief Executive Officer of Quebec Food Production. One thing is said, and which, as officers and men of the corps, we need to take it very serious, is the trust he has reposed in the NSCDC, which is said, and I quote, the solution for food security in Nigeria lies in the hands of NSCDC. From what he has said, I'm also reminded of one very important assignment I attended here at the National Headquarters, which was a courtesy visit by His Excellency Commandant General of the state on our Commandant General, which he said that the NSCDC Agro-Rangers in the state were doing very, very good. They were performing their duties as expected, as a result of which he expected and requested the CG to deploy more personnel of Agro-Rangers to the state to ensure an end or address problem of farmers and headers in the state. That our CG has done already. Put your hands together and you have the mind of embracing maybe the whole farm project, because I know that the NSCDC through the Agro-Rangers Department is doing well to ensure that there is security in the country. At this point, very distinguished members of the high table, officers and men of the Nigerian Civil Defense Corps, we wish to most respectfully invite ACG Agro-Rangers Department, ACG Augustine Odekwe for his welcome address.
President, Commandant General of the Corps, represented by ACG Operations, ACG Iowa, the SCGs here present, the commandants, the president and chief executive officer of Quebec, the director of Abuja University, the ACs, the ACs, other senior officers, they are present. The press, if any, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to welcome the Commandant General, represented, and all the respectable personnel of the Corps and personalities that are here gathered, who are here to witness the official launch of the Food Production Contribution Welfare Package for the officers and men of the Corps nationwide. The program is complementing the President Ahmed Abubakar GCFR renewed hope agenda to make sure that no one goes hungry regardless of his or her social or economic status. In view of the following, Agro-Rangers Department, in collaboration with the Quebec Food Processing Park Limited, is here to mitigate the increasing hike in the price of food items by introducing this food production welfare package to the staff. As this will avail the staff the opportunity to secure what they eat and so as to achieve wellness and healthy living. The contribution program is done in cycles, that is quarterly. The first one was completed in April, and the second one was last month, August. It was completed last month, August. We are therefore targeting the third cycle, which will commence in September this month and to be completed in December 2024. Therefore, I welcome you to this presentation and I join interested staff to key into this program. You will agree with me that this is more about food infrastructure. Is that correct? Put your hands together for food infrastructure. Finally, I would like to thank the Commandant General for this continued support to Agro-Rangers Department while wishing Quebec Company Food Processing Park Limited successful and fruitful deliberations and presentation. Thank you and God bless you.
On behalf of the Commandant General, Dr. Ahmed Abubakar Audi, MNI, OFR, the NSCDC in charge of Abuja, other SCDC Headquarters, Commandant Generals, senior officers, officers and men. say good afternoon. I don't know whether it's afternoon. Whichever one, please. I think I should be forgiven. The Corps appreciate Quebec for extending their hands of fellowship in trying to partner with NSCDC in their full contributory programs. I'm sure before I said that people have informed that this program is for stomach infrastructure. And I have to believe that everyone that's here have a reason for joining this job. The reason is not only for the good security work. I'm sure everyone who is here is looking for what the fit is. And that is why we're here. The PR said, everyone said to them, what about if they are in stomach without the fruit? So basically we're here for the fruit. So I will encourage everyone who is here to do what will bring the fruit to make your family happy. The partnership will help to improve the social, economic status and living conditions of individuals that are registered and contributed as a member of the Quebec organization. I believe for those who have registered before now, the President Stroke, the Chief Executive of Quebec, has informed us that these items are shared to them quarterly, because then it is pre-service. That's a 1, 2, 3. It is best for 4 months time. So if you enter this time, by the time it is 4 years, you get your reward. But before I go for that, please let me apologize for not recognizing the director of Open University, and then the Quebec President and Chief Executive management wanted me to maybe introduce my future, so let me apologize for that, just don't bring the protocol. And that's why that the one we're here for just to get the Lord into us. We need to do something now that help us. And what we should do to help us to make sure we save ourselves from hunger. And that's what I believe here. Because those who know English government say somebody who plan will get it right. If you fail to plan, you are bound to die. So if you know there's hunger, the best thing for you to do is to be sure in your family you should be able to arrange yourself how you can be able to fit well.